Hi everyone, it's Claire from Claire's Food Haven. Tonight I'm going to be cooking two meals, chicken fajitas for myself and steak on a bed of cucumber for Eryl. The ingredients and the cost for the chicken fajitas, I'm using one chicken breast which cost £1.10, half a pepper which was 30p. I'm also going to be having some onion and garlic, that's coming in at about 20p. I'll be using half a lemon, 15p. I'm also going to be using 2 wraps, which come in at 32p altogether, and a load of spices and some olive oil and some vinegar. The spices I've put at 20p, the oil at 40p. Altogether, when I add it up, it comes to £2.87 for the chicken fajitas. And Eryl's rump steak was £4 from the co-op, and she's got just over half a cucumber there. And that comes in at about 45p. I'll be using some oil to cook the steak in, that's 10p. So it's £4.55 altogether for Eryl's steak meal. So the food costs altogether are £7.42. And the hobs, I'm going to be using 2 hobs. It's going to cost about 30p for the hobs. And the oven is going to be on for about 10 minutes. So that'll be 20p. So altogether for this meal, it costs £7.92. So let's get cooking. First, I'm going to turn the oven on to 200 and I'm going to just cover the tortillas in some foil so they don't dry out. Put them in the oven. I'm also going to turn these 2 front hobs onto 4. I'm going to add some olive oil into those. For the chicken fajitas, I'm following a recipe online by BBC Good Food, which says I'm going to half it. It says 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, but this is going to be, their recipes for 4 people, so I want to just half that or thereabouts. So I'm just going to put some smoked paprika in there. 1 tablespoon of ground coriander. Now I don't have any coriander, so I thought I would just try a tiny little bit of this ground ginger. It's very strong, I don't want much. Put a little bit in there. 2 garlic cloves crushed. I've got my garlic cloves there. 4 tablespoons of olive oil. I've already got oil in the pan as well, I just remembered. So 1 lime juice. Now I didn't have any limes, but I have got some lemons, so I'm going to use a little bit of lemon juice in there. Oh, I just dropped a couple of pips. It's going to get them out. We don't want any pips in there for sure. And some Tabasco. Now I don't have any Tabasco, so I'm going to use some mild chili powder. Just a little bit. I want some salt and pepper now. I'm just going to use pepper. And then we just stir in the chicken breasts into this marinade that we've just made. The red pepper. And some more chili as well. It's saying sliced chilies. I haven't got any. Like I said, I haven't got any proper. I'll just put a bit of that in. I'm just going to give that a good stir so it's all stirred together in a bowl. Do we want any onion in there? I think there's. Yes, onion as well. So I'm going to use. Saving a bit of my onion for the salsa dip. Stir all that together. Oh, that looks nice. It smells good, you know, with the lemon and all the different spices. Okay, now for the salsa dip, you just finely chop your tomatoes if you're using. Add some lime is preferable, but lemon juice will do. To that. I think they have a bit of vinegar on it. It says white wine vinegar, I don't have any of that yet, but I'll use some of this malt vinegar, that'll do. And some garlic and some onion. Got it here. Mix that all together. That's my attempt at salsa dip. Maybe put a bit more tomato in there, but it's just for me. So I forgot to add some ground cumin into the marinade. Again, cumin's a very strong flavour. You won't want much in there. Mix that in. Whilst the frying pans are heating up there, I'm just going to prep our plates. I'm going to have a little bit of lettuce as a little side there for mine, and Eryl's going to have a bed of cucumber. This is how she likes it, so we just put the cucumber around in a circle like this. I'll have a bit of cucumber in mine too. There we go. Right, those pans are sounding good, folks. We are nearly ready to go. Well, the steak is going on first. Steak will take a couple more minutes than the chicken, so I'm just going to put my salsa dip on the side here. Now it's time to add the chicken. I want it a bit hotter than that. I'm going to put it up to 5. I'm just going to turn the oven off because the tortilla wraps have been in there for a bit now. They should be heated up nicely. I don't want to burn them. Time to flip the steak. It's quite a thick steak, so it's going to take a little bit longer, that I think. I'm going to put the steak up to 5. It's been cooking a couple more minutes now. Just pulled the tortilla wraps out of the oven and they're looking great. They're lovely and warm there. Just leave the foil on them for a bit. So Eryl likes the steak medium to well done, so this has still got a bit longer to go. Quite well done on that side, but it's quite bloody on the other side. Just leave it for a couple of minutes there. I might even turn the hob off now. I'm just going to test a little bit of this chicken. Chicken is cooked, so I'm going to turn that off too. So that's it, everything is cooked and ready to be dished up. Could do with a bit more spices in there. I just added a bit more chilli and a bit of Worcester sauce into that chicken. Okay, here's Eryl's steak. So I'll have that with a dollop of mayo on the side as well. My chicken fajitas. Gonna make up one for now. Show you that. Since I added the extra Worcester sauce and the extra chilli, some of that has gone a little bit dark, but still looks nice. Smells amazing. Ooh. You know, that garlic, that chilli, the chicken all combined. There's a bit of sweetness in there with the red onion and the Worcester sauce and the spices. Oh, this looks good. I'm just going to wrap this up now, like that. That's going to be my chicken fajita. A dual tea, chicken fajita and steak. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do with this little salsa dip that I made. I'm just going to drizzle that on top there with a little bit of the lettuce and some cucumber, and I did have a bit of mayo as well. I did manage to fit it all in. Look at that. That is beautiful. All those flavours together. The chicken. So glad I made this. Whew, I give that meal a 10 out of 10. It was delicious. I loved it. Eryl really enjoyed her steak too. She said the steak itself was delicious from the co-op, and the way I cooked it was excellent too. So top marks all around.